Hey y'all. Happy Thursday. Hi Lindsay. Thanks for being our moderator today. Let's see. We do our sound and lighting test per usual. So Linz, give me a thumbs up if everything looks good and you can hear me. It'll be a C2. And actually, Lindsay, you can text me. You can put it on the chat too, but text me and I'll have it open because there's a little bit of a lag with the chat. Actually, never mind. I don't know where my phone is or my other thing is. Okay, so looks good. Hey Dominique, good to see you. Who else is here today? I see a couple of people waiting. Go ahead and say hello. Say where you're from. Michigan, DC, Brooklyn. Amy, I wore my Brooklyn shirt the other day for everyone. I'll wear it again once it's washed. Hey Heather from Denver, San Diego. Sweet, there's the first WUA class. All right, couple of questions as we wait. We've gotten used to this virtual interaction. Boston, yeah, you're stoked. Make sure you have your water. That's really it. Okay, I wanted to know what the weirdest food combo has been that you've eaten so far since we've been stuck at home. What are the weirdest two things you've eaten that you may have never thought that you would eat before? A, because you were out of food. B, because you're just like walking around the house and you have no idea what to do. Type in some of your weirdest food combos. And or, what do you, Golden, Colorado. Thanks, Lindsay. What do you have? And if that question is a giant dud and you're like, I'm just eating regular stuff, then mac and cheese and pad thai. Okay, good. That's an interesting one. I also wanted to know, and we can use this platform to share with each other, how you've been inspired lately. So if there's any accounts or movies or shows that have really been inspiring you over the last couple of weeks, you can share those too. So 2 pregame questions: weirdest food combo, and what accounts that you can share that have been really inspiring to you. People, accounts, movies, anything. Where are you looking to get your inspiration from? Amanda, normal stuff? Good. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Podcasts, books. Frozen grapes and a lot of lime, yeah. Peanut butter on pancakes. That's a good one. CorePower, keeping up with the flow. Yeah, thank you. My kids eat scrambled eggs and peanut butter sandwiches. Whoa, that's a good one. Kayla, thank you. What is a weird one that I saw online the other day? Oh, it's peanut butter, honey, and bacon in a sandwich. So peanut butter, honey, bacon sandwiches. Is it Katya or Kayla? My eyes are bad. Looks like Katya. Katya! It's just a little bit of Osho on the word. Yeah, okay. Osho's got some good stuff. I like how he's edgy. Rewatching Friends. Oh, that's a good one. Hey, Fuller. YouTube videos about philosophy. Yeah, Nicole and I restarted Grey's Anatomy. Season 1, episode 1. Meredith and Derek Shepherd waking up in the morning. I almost started crying immediately because I miss Derek so much. So that'll be nice. Scrubs. Right? The thing about rewatching Grey's Anatomy, there's 15 seasons, so there's a lot. And we gotta go through all of the stuff. Derek, Lexi, McSteamy. I just get emotional thinking about them all. Kind of started rewatching Game of Thrones, but not as much. Parks and Rec. It's so funny. Yep. Money Heist. Is that a movie or a show? Tell us more of the Money Heist. Any other weird food combinations? Show. Thank you. Exploring Alternatives channel on YouTube. Right on. The Office. Money Heist is awesome. Good, you got another vet. John, what's up, dude? You ready to go? Netflix. Thank you. Noted. Check. Money Heist. Netflix. Kim's Convenience. All right, it looks like it's noon, so we'll get started in about a minute. I know, no Dodgers. We are in Southern California. Let me get my watch. All right, so power vinyasa practice today. C2. Can you hear me? Can you hear now?
No. Yes.
Yes. These things. Okay, how's that? I heard the sound went out a little bit. Back again. Okay. All right. So it's 3 minutes past. This is about when we start. Make sure you grab your yoga mat. Water. It's a power vinyasa practice, the C2. Let's do this. Game time. All right, friends. Linz will do a sound check, and then we are off and running. Give me a thumbs up on the sound. All right, here we go. Find your yoga mat. We'll begin in child's pose, friends. Bring your knees wide. Allow your toes to touch. Shift your body back. Allow your forehead to come down to the mat. Sharon, my friend. And first and foremost, come to your breath. Allow yourself to be here now and to not be in a rush. To be where you're at. So much of this practice is about being present and not wanting things to be different than they are. Begin to notice your breath. And cultivate it. Breathe deeper. And take your time. Just pay attention to when you want to move, to when you want to rush, to when you want to move from the chat to the flow. I saw that comment. Can you practice right here, right now, to simply be with your breath? And then once you've located, now begin to deepen it. Begin to fill your lungs with air. Jie Pranayama. Constrict the back of your throat. Drag the air across the back of your throat so that it becomes big, rich, and full. Turn up the volume of your breath. Turn up the volume of your breath and allow this to be the anchor of your practice. Good. 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 And when you feel like you've got a nice rhythm, simply start to move your body in a way that feels good for you. So from table or from child's pose, shift up, flow forward, back, left, right, up and down, undulate your spine. Just move in a way that feels good. And friends, for right now, it doesn't even have to be a yoga shape. It never has to be a yoga shape. Honor what you're being called to do inside of your own body. And keep it nice and simple. Keep it nice and plain. Give yourself exactly what you need right now. If it's some side bends, if it's some forward folds, and then just notice, are you rushing? Or are you being here with yourself? 30 more seconds of getting out of your head and into your body. In 3 rounds of breath, make your way to downward facing dog. Next exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog, press the earth away. And do the same thing here. Bend your knees, swivel your hips, get inside of your body. Deepen the experience of your breath. And start to find a softness inside of your heart for the practice, for the situation, for me, for you, for the people in your lives. Start to flood your body with compassion. Spread your fingers wide and begin to soften as you hold downward facing dog. These 3 items are crucial and they are key. And they were taught to me long, long ago by a person named Lao Tzu who wrote the Tao. It's thousands of years old. It's thousands of years old. And in that book, he said, if I have 3 things to teach the world, it would be simplicity, patience, and compassion. And I think now more than ever, we can take this ancient wisdom and apply it to our lives. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of your yoga mat. Quick half lift. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, release, ragdoll forward, fold. Grab opposite elbows. Hang your head, get soft through your neck, and then sway from side to side. Sway from side to side. Where can you soften? Where can you flood the situation, your heart, your brain, your mind with compassion? Where can you alleviate suffering? Then drop your hands down to the floor. Toe heel your feet together if that supports you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, roll up. Take your time. Exhale, samastitihi. Stand at attention. Bring your hands to heart center. Dip your chin to your chest. Close your eyes and breathe. And get really clear about why you're here today, about why you chose to practice yoga, to practice a moving meditation, to look for freedom. Hold it gently in the palm of your hands. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your hands skyward. Hold the shape and breathe. Hollow out your armpits. Firm your quads by pressing down in through your heels and lift your toes. Lean back. Start to feel where your weight lives and lean forward a little bit. Good. Take another in breath. Exhale. Side twist right. Take your right hand back. Reach your left hand forward. Turn on your left obliques in order to shift your pelvis. Inhale, mountain pose. This time lift your heels off the ground. Simply find a balanced position. Flex through your toes. Turn on all the muscles you need to stabilize your body. Exhale, drop your heels, open up to the right. Take your left hand back and your right hand forward, to the left. Yes, same thing. Turn on your right obliques, try to square out your pelvis. Inhale, mountain pose, lift your heels. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your heels lifted if you can. Play with that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands on the ground, step back, lower all the way down. Right away, inhale, cobra with locust legs. Lift your feet, your knees, and your quads off the mat. Bury the top of your pelvis into your yoga mat. Then lift your hands up, reach forward, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press all the way back and breathe. Breathe. Let's go breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring yourself to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Lift your heels. Exhale, twist right, drop your heels. Inhale, mountain pose. Lift your heels. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, mountain pose. Lift your heels. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your heels lifted. Try it on. Let yourself get wiggly. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower all the way to the ground. Same thing. Inhale, cobra, locust legs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Come up. Heels up. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, mountain pose, reach. Exhale, open twist left. Inhale, mountain pose, heels come up. Exhale, fold, keep your heels lifted. Notice how it becomes easier with repetition. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low plank, switch it up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the earth away, drive the top of your feet into the ground, pull your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, hold down dog and breathe. Hold down dog and breathe. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow. Falling star prep. Take your foot out. Land on the outside edge. Inhale, falling star. Press the earth away. Lift your left hand skyward. Drive the outside edge of your right foot into the ground in order to lift your hips. So it's a side bend, back bend. Good. Inhale. Listen here. Keep your foot where it is. Exhale, funky chaturanga. Plant your left hand down. Shift forward. Lower halfway. Pull your right hip away from you to stretch to the outside edge of your right leg. Your IT bend. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Split dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Come straight up. Hold this shape and breathe. Hollow out your armpits. Knit the bottom of your rib cage together. Then lift your pelvic floor. So strong to the midline. Now begin to drive your left leg back. Stretch it out even more. Big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Come on home. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, fallen star prep. Shoot your leg out, land on the outside edge. Inhale, fallen star. Lift up, hold this shape. Squeeze your left obliques. This will help drive your hips higher. Then take your gaze up. Big breath in. Exhale, funky low plank. Drop your right hand, shift forward, lower halfway, pause. Pull your left hip towards the left so that you experience a stretch in your IT band. And we need to recruit more stabilizer muscles to hold you here. Inhale, lift your left leg high, press it away. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise and hold this shape. This time from the bottom up, bring your pelvic floor up and in. You'll notice that your pelvis will want to move forward. Recommit to driving your right leg back. Then tie the bottom of your pelvic floor, like there's this energetic knot to the bottom of your rib cage. Pull it in and recommit to your breath. Inhale. Exhale, high to low push-up. Bring your hands down, step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna build this sun bee in chunks. Breath to movement. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, falling star prep. Inhale, falling star. Exhale, funky low plank. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Listen for the change. Exhale, airplane. Shift forward. Lift your left leg off the mat and hold. Come back to the sensation of tying your belly in. And squeeze your left butt cheek and left hamstring in order to lift. Same time, squeeze your shoulder blades together to broaden through the front of your heart. So if the first thing that Lao Tzu wanted to teach was simplicity, simplicity comes by keeping it short, simple, and then layering on. Repetitions will clear the complexities out. So that when we get to the end, there's a lot. It's big, but we got to start small and start short. And for us, that's deconstructing, then reconstructing the sun bee. Lift your leg a little higher. Breathe in. Hold on the exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Drop your left foot to meet your right. Bring your hands skyward. Exhale, chair twist. Take your left hand forward and your right hand back. Shift the weight of your body back. Bring the weight all the way in your heels. And rotate through your torso. Good, good. Can you sit a little bit deeper? Inhale, one-legged mountain with a twist. Bring your left leg up. Then catch your left knee with your right hand. So it's also called revolve big toe pose. If you have the flexibility in your body, you can extend your foot. Right? If you're doing yoga 40 times a day over the last couple of weeks, you might have it. Either way, it doesn't matter. The movement is coming from your thoracic. Your hips are staying straight. Big breath in. Exhale, low lunge twist. Take your leg back. Land your left foot in your left hand. Then reach your right hand skyward. Inhale. Exhale, high to low. Move through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, falling star prep. Inhale, falling star. Exhale, funky low plank. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Listen for the add-on. Exhale, airplane. Shift forward, lift your right leg into the sky, and you hold here and fly. So different side of your body, yet it's becoming more familiar. So when you keep it simple and you go layer by layer, and you add in repetition, friends, the complex becomes doable, it becomes easy. And I think that's what Lao Tzu meant, to keep it simple, to shed all the stuff that you don't need, to start with the basics, to start here, and then we can grow big. Drop your heart a little more. Let's move on. Inhale, chair pose. Drop your right foot to meet your left. Exhale, open twist left side. Take your left hand back and your right hand forward. So nice bend in your knees. Pull your heels back. Just to get the bottom of your legs activated. Then hug the muscles around your pelvis to the middle. Let the movement come from the top of your spine, not your hips. Stay here. Inhale, one-legged mountain. This time your right leg comes up. It's actually inhale, one-legged revolve big toe. So you can use your knee and your hand. Option 1. Option 2, if it feels good in your body, kick your right leg out and reach. So it's revolve big toe pose. Keep the foundation of your hips moving in the same direction. Keep it all turned on and allow for some expansion and movement in your heart. Here we go, inhale. Exhale, low lunge twist. Take your right foot back, land your right hand, and reach your left hand skyward. Open up, big breath in. Exhale, high to low. Move through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's begin again, adding on some more. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge or falling star prep. Inhale, falling star. Exhale, funky low plank. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescents. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, chair. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, revolve toe, lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge twist. Lift your right hand, pause. Adding on, inhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down first, then circle up. Walk your right foot forward. Allow your shoulders to soften, then turn them on by plugging them in to the back of your ribcage. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, come forward. And whatever version of this you like to take, take it with your left hand up or forward. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your right leg. I like to grab my wrist, give myself a little self-assist. Pull in, reach up. Exhale, high to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, falling star prep. Inhale, falling star. Exhale, funky chata. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane fly. Inhale, chair pose with grace. Exhale, twist left. Good, navigate this. Inhale, revolve big toe. Extend your right leg out. Exhale, low lunge twist. Land your right hand in your left foot. Clean. Inhale, warrior two. Heel first. Then come up. Pause and breathe. Yes, this is it. Simple, small movements together create massive change. You don't have to have an entire gym. You don't have to have anything other than your breath, your will, and your heart in order to create lasting transformation. And that's at the root of simplicity. It doesn't mean we dumb it down. We just create from the beginning. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Shift forward. Hold right here. Find your breath. Rotate your heart skyward. Good, start to take that little kernel that you held. Now that we're reconstructing it for its grandness, Inhale, reverse triangle. Grab your wrist, give yourself a self-assist, because that's all we got right now. Exhale, high to low push-up, bring it on home. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, we put it all together. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, falling star prep. Inhale, falling star. Exhale, funky low plank. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, chair. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, revolve big toe, left leg out. Exhale, low lunge twist. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, revolve triangle. Exhale, high to low, chaturanga vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, falling star prep. Inhale, falling star. Exhale, funky low plank. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, take flight. Inhale, chair. Exhale, open left. Inhale, standing big toe, right leg. Exhale, low lunge twist. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! Big breath in. Big breath out. It's gonna flow one more time with some more add-ons. Let's go. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow, pause. Inhale, floating side plank. Kick your right leg out, which is your bottom leg. Lift up. So it's fallen star with the floating leg. If it feels good, reach and grab your right leg with your left hand. You've got to stay steady in your breath and focus on one thing only. That's the other side of simplicity. There's no such thing as multitasking. It's just one. Is it your breath? Is it your right hand? Is it your left hand? Whatever it is, hold and breathe. Release your foot. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane, and pause. Here's our next add-on. Inhale, warrior three. Reach your hands forward. Flex through your wrist. Exhale, standing L. Bring your hands down to the ground. Your left leg is nice and high. Flex through your left leg. Let's turn on our left glute. Up, up, exhale, exhale. Good, lift your leg. Up, up, exhale, exhale. For 4, 3, hold in 2, hold in 1. Keep your left leg high. Shift forward, bend your right knee. L hops are next. Look forward, lean forward. Bring the weight of your body in your hands. Then jump your feet up to the sky. So we got a few rounds of breath to get upside down. Trust your body, trust yourself. Stay in your practice. Keep your feet getting high to the sky. Good. And this is where it starts. Handstands, L hops are not simple. And if you're focusing on glute activation and your breath, then it begins to unfold. The other part is the second lesson with patience. Keep jumping, keep L hopping. We've got all the time in the world. There isn't another class walking into the studio. It's you in your kitchen or your bedroom or wherever you're at. So keep working. But it's also to have patience, friends. You might not get it on your first hop. It might not be your 15th hop, but it might be the 3rd week of this. One more breath up. Exhale, both feet down. Woo! Inhale, chair pose. Next change, exhale, prayer twist. Hook your left elbow over your right knee and pause right here. Chair, prayer twist. Lift your tummy away from your waistband and your thigh, just energetically. Put your mind there. This will create space for you to twist. And the rinsing is important. If you've noticed, there's a lot of twisting here. And that's the other side of simplicity. It's to shed, it's to remove, it's to look at our life like, what do we need? Things that we thought were important before are not. And that's such a beautiful lesson. We come back to the necessities, what really matters. Ayurvedically speaking, yogically speaking, when we twist, we clean that stuff out. So you're left with what matters. Be left with what matters. Take your gaze down. Inhale, revolve big toe pose, back to our flow. Exhale, low lunge twist. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low, bring it all home. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, left side. We begin again. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, right knee, or left knee, right elbow, pause. Inhale, floating side plank. Option 1, stay here. Keep your foot off. You can always bring your foot down if you want. But why not try? It's you, alone in your house. Why not give yourself an opportunity to stretch and to grow? Option 2, grab your foot with your top hand and pull it up. Explore sensation. Push your boundaries. See what you're capable of here. Good. Kick your leg out. You got it. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Back to our flow. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane. Come forward. Here's the next change. Inhale, warrior 3. It's just a beat. Exhale, bring your hands down, L hops. So second round, other side, but we got to do the drill first. Right heel, up, up. Exhale, exhale. High, high. Good. Tap in to your right glute and your right hamstring. This is going to be the power of your L hop. For 4, 3, hold in 2, hold in 1, shift forward, bring the weight of your body into your hands, lean forward, look forward, lift your heel, then with your bottom leg, drive. So it's your bottom leg, not the top, it's not momentum, it's power. Drive with your bottom leg. Drive with your bottom leg. And just like we did on the other side, you get a lot of reps. So come closer so you can hear me. Your hands underneath you, look down. Use your bottom leg, which is your left leg, to do the kicking. Keep your right leg really high. If you start to run out of your breath, take a moment, pause, and then begin again. The beauty here is that you are in the middle of your work. you are taking something from the outside so complex and boiling it down to its essential components. Breath and balance, that's it. From that place, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Take a few more jumps. Trust yourself wholly and completely. Forward fold in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet down. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist, left side. Next pause. So take your right elbow to your left knee. Lift your tummy away. Use your top hand, which is your left hand, to drive down. Accentuate the twist in and around your spine. So now that the fire is lit, we got upside down. Back to the other side of the concept of simplicity. It's to release, it's to let go. Twisting does that. Consciously or not, when you can rinse your spine and squeeze your internal organs, there's something magic that happens in your subtle body. I mean, you might have thoughts and replay memories from the 6th grade. Good. Better out than in. Better out than in. Let it come out of you. Big breath in, friends. Big exhale. Inhale, revolve big toe pose. Lift your right leg up. Shift out and reach. Exhale, low lunge twist. Back to our flow. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, revolve or reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, forearm plank. Left hand down, right hand down. Hips go right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We've got the motion, nice and slow. I forgot to tell y'all, I'm not really gonna cue any breaks. That's on you. We've got 60 minutes to breathe and move. You can break any of the other 23 hours of the day. Right now, work for 4, 3, hold in 2, hold in 1, forearm plank. Stay here. The most effective core exercise is plank. So it not only makes it simple, it makes it efficient with your time. I'm also learning that time is not infinite. Things come and go. So where can you shed what we don't need and do what is going to give you the most impact? Today, that's forearm plank. Hold. And if you're dying right now, know that the world forearm plank record is 8 hours and 16 minutes. That's a couple of seasons of Game of Thrones. Hold. For 4, 3, child's pose in 2, child's pose in 1. Drop your knees, shift back and breathe. Woo! Breathe. From child's pose, lift your body up, have a seat, swing your legs out in front of you, because that's not enough core. Squeeze your knees together, lift your shins. Boat pose, Navasana. You can always keep your feet down or lift them up. You can use your hands to support or take them out. Hold steady and breathe. Patience. Patience is where we're heading. We've all grown up in this instant gratification culture, and right now, there's no moving. And if you really think about it, the best things in our life take time. You cannot rush the sunrise. You cannot rush the blooming of the rose. You cannot rush love. Instead, the choice is to wait and to be with it. To wait and to stay in boat pose. To stay in it. Exhale all the way down your back. Eagle arm sit-ups. Wrap your right leg over your left. Take your right elbow under your left. Extend your body. Then close, open, close, open. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Good. Keep this rhythm going. So for some reason we got Shavasana music on, and that's great. We're just gonna keep on doing eagle crunches for 8, 7, 6, 5, switching 4, 3, 2, switching 1. Other leg, other elbow. Take a breath in. And let's go. Open, close, open, close. Exhale, inhale. There we go. Now we have a beat. Open, close, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So just keep moving. Just keep moving and breathing. Squeeze it all tight together. And don't rush this moment. Be with the sensation. Be whatever it is that you're feeling in your body. That's the essence of patience. And actually, if you want to get really nerdy, patience is a lie. All it means is that you're present. Because if you're having patience, that means you're hoping for a future or a past. And you're simply not where you're at in the moment. So stay put, stay put. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Lay on your back. I lied, that song doesn't really have a beat either. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you, Lindsay. That's exactly it. Patience is presence. Definition of patience is like to wait for something. And if you're waiting, you're not here. Bring your hands under your heart. Breathe. And stretch your body in all directions. Bring your knees to your chest. Rock and roll vinyasa. If you want to play with handstand, go for it. You can always step right to down dog. Sharon Rodriguez, I want to see a handstand out of you, girl. Cross your ankles, point your hands. Pop it up. Not today. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 rounds of breath, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath. Woo! There are things in life that you cannot rush. And when you think about it, the best things are the things that we want to hold on to. When we get our favorite food, we savor it, we close our eyes, and we get into every little It's only the things that we don't like we try to move from. What if we could be with all of it? Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, come on up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise. Exhale, samasti to heat. Take your gaze to the right. Step your right foot back. Come to the center of your mat. Make a, kind of like a star pose shape in your body. So you're facing the side of your mat. Gaze to your right, point your toes to your right, reach forward, exhale, triangle pose. Take your right hand down, lift your left hand up. Use this core activation that you just turned on to hold everything together. Press your big toe into the ground. Light up your right quad. Yes. Laura Dobbins, I see you. Hold it. Inhale, rise, come up. Exhale, triangle to the front of the room. Lift, or to the other side. Lift your toes. Point your left toes forward, reach forward, exhale, triangle. Come on down. So we'll stay on our feet for this section and move through some standing shapes that require you to tap into your breath, your stillness, and your presence. We'll put this idea of patience to the test. Inhale, come up. To the right side, exhale, triangle, come down. Different variation. This time reach your top hand forward and your bottom hand forward. So floating triangle. Can you use the strength in and around your heart, in and around the center of your body while your legs stay on connected to hold yourself up. Rotate your heart skyward. And know, if you're wanting to be anywhere else, then we're not practicing this idea of patience, so stay here. Also know how simple this pose is, yet effective, and that's the point. Exhale, gaze down, bend your right knee, put your right hand on the ground. Inhale, half moon, lift up. Extend your left leg into the sky, your left hand. Then with all of the presence in your bottom foot, lift your right hand off to the ground. Find some flight. Even if you're wiggly, give yourself the space to explore what it's like to fall on the wall. Sorry, Jeff. Good. Hold. Bring your right hand down, bend your knee, land your left foot. Inhale, come up to that star thingy. Exhale, triangle on your left side again. Bring your left hand down, both legs are straight. Inhale, reach your top hand forward. Exhale, your bottom hand forward. Hold the invisible basketball. And reach with your whole body engaged. Now when we get to this part of class is when the third lesson starts to really make itself show up. And it's this ability to practice compassion, to want to alleviate suffering in yourself and in the world. How and where can you shift your focus to be gentle, to be sweet, to be supportive, to be loving, versus stuck in the narrative of suffering? Maybe it's by taking a knee. Maybe it's by dropping your hand on your knee. How can you support yourself and alleviate as to not be at war with what's happening? Meet it with love. Big breath in. Exhale, bring your left hand down, bend your left knee. Inhale, half moon to the left side. Lift your right hand and your left hand up. Once you have your shape, start to play with the float. Lift your left hand off of your mat. And if you fall, you fall. So for me, this is my more wiggly side. I have a choice to beat myself up, to tell myself I'm terrible, and or to practice compassion, to be gentle, be loving, be sweet, and try again. And try again and again and again. Every day we have an ability to begin again. Every moment, every breath is an ability or the chance to begin again. Bring your left hand down, bend your left knee, drop your right foot. Inhale, come back to this, call it star shape. Exhale, revolve, triangle on your right. Point your right toes back. Bring your left hand down to the ground, inside or outside of your foot. Then lift your right hand up. Both of your legs are nice and straight. Use the strength of your left hand to accentuate the twist. So it's all full circle. Can we twist to release in the simple shape and then be compassionate with how it all ends and with what comes up? Exhale, gaze down. Take your left hand to the upper left corner of your mat. Shift forward. Inhale, revolve half moon. Same shape, just on one leg. Lift your left leg high, take your gaze to the right. So it's a power twist. It's a balancing twist. If you want to lift your bottom hand again, try it. See what happens. I'm falling on the wall. You can bring it back. I'm going to say King Kong. King Kong and Elsa. Hold up. Exhale, bend your right knee, drop your left foot. Inhale, star shape. Exhale, revolve half moon to your left. A revolve triangle. Plant your right hand down, lift your left hand up. And your hand can go to the inside or outside. Doesn't matter. It can be on your knee or a block. That's the compassion piece. It's to not judge the shape of your body or the shape of your practice. It's not a results-based driven practice. It's effort. Bend your left knee, plant your right hand up. Inhale, revolve half moon on the other side. Now you lift your right leg into the sky. Drive the earth away with your right hand. Take your gaze up.
And so for me on this side, it's actually easier to balance in this shape than it was in half moon. So without judgment, I get to practice something different here. And see what's available for you. Maybe it's just lift your finger a little higher, or change your gaze. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your foot. Inhale, come up to that star shape. Exhale, Samasthiti, top of your mat. Woo. Breathe. Slow it down. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Final vinyasa. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees, come on down, find a seat. Straighten out your left leg. Pull your right knee into your body. Take your right elbow, your right arm, and reach to the front of your right shin. Clasp your hands behind you, and use your upper body to fold forward. So in English, this is Lord of the Fishes 1 or A. Sanskrit, Mrityasana. It's a seated fold with the compression on your right side. Release your bind. Keep your legs where they are. Inhale, lift your hands up. Exhale, letter C. It's the twisting version. Hook your left elbow over your right knee with your right hand behind you. Twist through your torso. Find your breath. Inhale, lift your hands up. This time, drop your knee to the ground. Exhale, Janu Shirshasana. Fold. Soften through the right side of your back. And pay attention to your mind right here, right now, at the tail end of a power vinyasa practice. Are you being gentle? Are you being sweet? Are you loving on yourself? And have you begin to shed? Inhale, lift your hands up. Plant your right hand on the ground. Press the earth away, lift your hips, reach back. I call this Janet Jackson because they did this in Rhythm Nation. I don't know what it's actually called, but it's a nice back bend. It's a nice heart-opening expression to that seated series. A big breath in. Exhale, have a seat. Switch out your legs. Same thing on the other side. Straighten out your right leg. Bring your left knee into your chest. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, Mrityasana 1. Take a bind behind your back. Fold your forehead to your right knee or your right toes. And allow the muscles in and around your chest to open. This is one of those weird yan-yin poses where it requires a lot of upper body engagement and being real soft in and around your midsection and your heart. Release your bind. Inhale, reach your right hand up. Exhale, Lord of the Fishes twisting version, letter C. Put your left hand behind you. Use your right elbow to torque and look back. Breathe. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, Janu Shirshasana. Let your left knee fall to the ground. Fold over your right leg. And get as soft as you can. And know that on the other side of this, it doesn't have to be complicated, is what I'm taking away. I'm being made aware of what's most important in my life and what's most important for us as humans to focus on. And when I look at it through that lens, I'm realizing and understanding that we've got a lot of noise and there's so much stuff that just isn't necessary, aka not simple, and that we're overcomplicating things. What if we come out of this with our priorities straight, really clearly understanding what it looks like to live a life of deep significance based on what's important. Jie, Lindsay, inhale, lift your hands up. Exhale, Janet Jackson on this side. Point your left hand down. Lift your hips, Rhythm Nation. Here we go. Drive, lift. And exhale, have a seat. Extend both legs in front of you. Inhale, lift your hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Deep forward bend. And then we'll take the true yin version of this. Let your upper body go limp. Let your head hang. And just hang. Just hang. You won't go as deep. It'll feel different. And that's on purpose. Because once we've decided what is important and what our priorities are, then friends, it will require presence and patience. I'm reminded of a story Paul Grilly told about the difference between yin and yang, and how yin is patience in action. It's the quiet practice because it works like braces do. You can't rush braces. You can't twist your teeth back and forth because they'll fall out of your head. It'll do the opposite. Instead, it's tiny amounts of pressure over time that create a straight set of teeth. So when you're looking to rush something, your goals, your dreams, Earth 2.0, whatever it is, remember, all of it takes time. Inhale, lift your torso up. Plant your hands behind you. Option 1 is just this. Lean back with your arms straight, release your head and neck. Option 2 is reverse plank, Purple Uttanasana. If you want that, take it. It's just a simple reversal. And then when you're done, which is now, drop your hips down, lower your body to the ground. Shavasana, final resting pose, Shavasana. And take an extra 30 seconds to really unwind your body in this resting pose so that you are there wholly and completely. So much of the medicine of this practice really seeps in during this moment. So 15 more seconds to wiggle in, to get in. And then right before you go into full resting pose, say thank you to yourself. Say you love yourself and make it an act of compassion. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. Final resting pose now. I'll bring you out when it's time. Let go.
without moving any parts of your body. Simply become aware of its presence once again. And just as we began, can you flood your body with gratitude, with love, love of self, love of the moment? Can you be utterly compassionate with you, with your past, with the present moment, and with the unknown? It's been my experience that when I can do that and I look with inside in these sacred moments, I find peace. It's in there. Take a big breath in. And big breath out. Start to move your body. Flow practice, thank you. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Take a big stretch. Exhale, bring your knees into your chest and find a seated position with your hands in prayer. Take a moment to seal this practice in a way that is deep and meaningful for you. We each have our own practices, so take a moment and honor yours. Inhale, lift your thumbs up to your third eye. Exhale, bow forward. This is in reverence of each other. The extraordinary people who show up virtually and in real life to do this work. Friends, we are the ones who will change the planet moving forward. I promise you that. Together as a community, we say, Namaste. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much. For those of you who have come to know just via names on screens, thank you. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for being so dedicated to this. And to review the book, it's the Tao Te Ching, and my favorite translation is by Stephen Mitchell, and the author is Lao Tzu, and he might even be a historical figure. It might not be like an actual real person, but it's a great book of ancient wisdom. And what he said was, if I have 3 things to teach the world, it would be simplicity, patience, and compassion. I teach a class around this every year, and it has never felt more real or meaningful. So thanks, friends. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Sharon, so rad to have you on. Lauren, thank you. Yeah, you're sweating. I'm glad. Dominique, thank you. Yeah, cleanses. There was a lot of twisting. So thank you for bringing it up. Extra hydration. Extra hydration. And if you're thinking about stuff that happened in like legitimately the 6th or 7th grade, that's normal. My meditation teacher talks about that all the time, that when we do these deep type of cleansing practices, stuff comes up that we haven't thought about in years, and that's just our subtle body processing it and or like closing the brain tab. So if you notice some weird thoughts come up, just be compassionate, let them go. Andrew from San Diego, thanks, man. Heather, thank you. I'm glad you like that. That's something that we don't do often. Took the sun bee and like chunked it out into a couple of little pieces. Also, it was a big one, so we needed to put it together in the right way. And then Cheryl, glad you caught that where the inspiration came from. A little bit of Ashtanga in that standing series. All right, it's 2 after. If you're gonna hang out for meditation, we'll get going in like 2-ish minutes. If you're done with your vinyasa practice for the day, thank you. Again, my name is Anthony Chavez. You can reach out to me on social at Anthony Chavez Yoga. Email is anthony.chavez@corepoweryoga.com. So I'm here to support you in your journey. We can talk about class and or anything right now. So reach out, stay connected. The next live stream is at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And as for the foreseeable future, we're still doing 3 classes per day, 7 a.m., noon, and 5, all Pacific Standard Time. And if you don't catch them live, they're recorded. So just check out this channel that you're on. All right, friends, love you. I'm gonna grab some water and then we'll get set for meditation. For meditation, just grab a block or something to sit on that makes you comfortable. Okay, have my block, have my water. Before meditation, I wanted to give a couple of real big shout outs to the people on here. Lindsay, both of them, Warner and her again, thank you for moderating. Thank you for taking care of the chat function and helping everybody deepen their practice and answering questions. And then Lindsay Warner put together all of the music for all of our streaming classes, and she has just been so instrumental in helping on the back end create this. So to my Lindsays, thank you. All right, grab a seat. Today's meditation will be a continuation on the lesson from Lao Tzu, and it's really an opportunity for you to know that you're in your body, turn it into a practical application. We'll start by breathing to clear the slate, to clear the breath. And then I'll guide you through the questions. So find a comfortable seat. Close your eyes if that works. Big breath in. Big breath out. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more on your own. 4 count in, 4 count out. Just begin to notice the shift by simply focusing on your breath and breathing deeply. Know that that practice is available to you at any time. Notice the softening that has applied or happened in and around your shoulders, even the muscles around your face. So from this place of stillness, what's one thing you can focus in on that will support the relationship you have with yourself. Maybe it's to continue a steady yoga practice. Maybe it's meditation. Maybe it's in a daily journal practice. So without thinking about it too much, whatever came up for you first, in my experience, is your divine self or your intuition speaking clearly. Pick that one thing. And plant your hands on your heart. Hold it in your heart gently like you do the intention at the beginning of class. And start to time travel. What would your life look like if you committed to that one thing? That one simple practice to deepen and cultivate a more meaningful relationship with yourself. Would you treat yourself differently? Would you be more present, more kind, more loving, more forgiving? How would you show up for your friends and family members and or loved ones? How does it spill over into your professional life? What does it look like when you are supporting yourself in that one way? So let yourself play in your imagination here. And more specifically, let yourself feel the remembering of your future. So you've accomplished this one thing, you've practiced it, you've done it daily for weeks, months, years, and you're at that point where you're like, yes, this is beautiful. And because of this one simple practice to deepen the relationship I have with myself, I have now blank. What is that thing? Then feel it, celebrate it, revel in it, bathe your body in the bliss chemicals that comes with your own personal success. And for me, I'll share it to help support its self-judgment. When I can deepen the relationship with myself and change out self-judgment with compassion and with love, then I know that I can do that for my friends, for my loved ones, for my wife, for my kids. I can approach every situation with a place of real, true empathy. And that gives me goosebumps. To meet everybody exactly where they're at with a whole heart. To see myself in the mirror and to love myself wholly. Bring it all right back into your heart. Bring your palms to touch, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Say namaste. Thank you, friends. I would love to hear what that one practice is that you chose for yourself. One little thing. Type it into the chat function and let's share. Yeah, so mine specifically was in and around self-judgment, and the thing that I would do, the practice is, anytime I catch myself judging myself, I'm immediately going to replace it with what's going right in that moment. So if I under-seasoned the dinner, then instead of judging myself, I'll say, but I made dinner and the family gets to eat. Put it in the chat. What did you focus on? What showed up for you through this meditation? And I would love to see, and or message me directly. We've got to keep it open for like a minute or two, and then we'll shut it down. Thanks again, friends. Thanks for being here. Thanks for dedicating 75-ish minutes to your well-being and to yourself. Thank you for keeping this community alive and for thriving. And I know I said it throughout class, but I really mean it. Us right now, us being the people who are coming to their mat, breathing and practicing yoga, I think we are going to be the ones who lead the world when we open up again. We'll teach people how to be compassionate, loving, and to focus on what's right. Oh, thank you. Showing up consistently for your practice. Replacing uncertainty with curiosity. Namaste. Thanks, Heather. Perseverance. Yeah, Nicole. I feel you. Remember impermanence. Yeah, such great shares. Once again, thank you. All right, my friends. Love ya. Keep the conversation going. Can't wait to practice with you virtually and see you again on here.